Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line. 'Cause when I dial my baby's number, I get a click every time.
From my mother on my dad's side, it's a whole bunch of us. But nonetheless, I'm spoiled. I am spoiled, which means that sometimes I'm used to get in my way. I am. But here's the thing though, and me being spoiled, like, I'm not selfish with it though. I'm not. When I mean spoiled, I mean, I'm used to, I'm not used to hearing no. Not really. Definitely that. And I'm a Taurus. Very strong. You can do your research later if you choose to. On a Taurus female, but definitely great. Upfront, honest, loyal, great friends. A whole bunch of other things that I'm not going to speak on now, but you can do your research if you want. I can be really, really. Sometimes it's hard for me because I wear so many hats that sometimes it's really, really hard for me to sit down. To be honest, to just sit down and let someone else help me, or offer help, or try to help, because I think I'm just so used to doing. So it's hard for me to sometimes to realize that, you're not by yourself. You have help. Use your resources, You don't have to be, you don't have to be, feel so alone or depleted all the time, or feeling like I'm there for so many other people, that I think I'm just used to being that way. That I think I've gotten used to people just really not being there for me. Not consistently anyway. So, definitely taking the time to sit down. I'm spoiled. I'm a strong woman. I can run the household. I've been doing that for a very long time. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But again, when you're used to it, it's hard. When you finally meet someone, it's like the saying that they say when Mrs. I got it meets sit down. Sit down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. That's definitely me. Absolutely. So, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So how do you? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Huh? No, go ahead.
How are you gonna find resolve with that?
With what?
With the things you just talked about.
Well, for one, I think just so part of the reason I think I'm the way that I am is because when you're not used to help, when you're used to doing it by yourself, it becomes a second nature. So I think for me, just consistency. Just a person being consistent. Showing up. Because anybody can say, like, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, I ain't going nowhere. But let me see that. Let me be able to see that. In the times of when I'm at my lowest, or I'm stressed out, are you there? Are you there putting more on me, or are you there taking something, or the seed, if you can You know, in any magnitude, however that looks like.
Right.
So, yeah.
So, do you consider yourself to be a alpha female?
Yes. Yeah.
And what does that look like?
This is my motto, and this is my honest, the truth. Behind every great man is an even greater woman to support him, to uplift him, to provide stability, structure, right? To the family dynamic. So with that being said, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. So I've done both. I've been that same woman that, you know, has had a partner, has lived with someone, you know, paid bills together and done that, and then I've also done it by myself. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Being alpha, I'm not gonna lie, I run a very tight ship, and what that means is I have to have structure. The house can't be a mess. And just certain things. I grew up with my mother, you know, cooking for her family, you know, doing laundry, just normal things. So that's what has been installed in me as time, as life, as years has went on. It's in me. So it's really something that I naturally already do because I was raised that way. I was raised in the church. Now, once I grew up, you know, I kind of definitely backslid a little, but I was definitely raised in the church. My mother wasn't outside or in the club or anything like that. I was raised home. You know, you cook, you clean, you provide for the family, and so forth. Now, out of all my mother's children, every parent has that wild child, that one that pushes the envelope. I am that for my mother. Absolutely. I am that. When all of my other siblings are going to the left, I'm definitely going to the right. So I've always been like the wild card. And because of that, when my mother realized that I had gotten immune to, you know, being punished, being popped in my mouth, being, you know, all of that, she placed me in the kitchen. So at the age of like 8 or 9, you know, I'm cleaning greens, I'm snapping peas, I'm cooking whole Thanksgiving dinners with her instruction, of course, but not knowing that she was even shaping me then as the woman that I am now. So it's been helpful. It's definitely been helpful. If that answers the question.
It do. I heard a lot about your mom. Tell me something good about your dad. Whatever. Tell me something about your dad.
So he is deceased.
Sorry for your loss, my friend.
Oh, thank you. So something good about my father, definitely a provider.